Today I'm going to show you a beautiful look from Bobbi Brown inspired by this shot, which is the back of Bobbi Brown's old teenage beauty book. I know she's got a new one out. So celebrating that, we're going to go back to the old one and do a bit of a retro look. This is a beautiful blue and Prussian navy eye look with a little bit of soft glowing cheeks and nice neutral lips, which will bring you from day to night. Enjoy the tutorial, sit back, relax, and don't forget to press the little button up there and subscribe. I've already primed my eyes with Benefit Stay Don't Stray, and now I'm ready to put the base of all my concealer, etc., and some of my definition on. It's a Napoleon Pro Palette Concealer. I love it because it's got, you know, 3 colors. It's also particularly good for olive skin because it has a yellow and a darker color as well. I always start with the yellow color and then layer on a sort of pinky beige on top of that, because that actually eliminates all of your dark circles. And you see, as I pat it on, I just put it a little bit on with a brush, like some cheapo brush that I found somewhere, and then just press it in with my fingers like this, so that the warmth in your fingers makes it, you know, press in and stay and not crease. Then go to the last color, which is this nice dark color, and this dark color is really great if it just, you know, to warm up your skin a little bit, but also just to put on this little eye socket area to kind of pull it out. So the eyes, my eyes are a little bit sunken, so it's good to just put it in this area and it kind of brings it out. Again, using the darker color or the lighter color, whatever suits you. Just put it in any areas that are a little bit uneven. I like to put it, you know, just on the sides of my nose and those kind of areas. A little bit of the lighter color just in between my eyebrows here. So it's good sort of an all over, and it's good just before your foundation to make everything look, you know, even, and bring out the pieces that you want to and withdraw the pieces that you don't. Just using the beauty blender that I love to use and always use. I am just patting on some MAC Studio Fix foundation, which is in NC40. It's time to add some contouring. So we've got the Clinique Duo here. I'm using the dark color, the medium deep color. And you can see, look, it's almost like I'm painting a stripe on. I've got one of these very cool little thin brushes, you know, wide and thin. And that really helps get under your bones, but by all means you can use any kind of brush for this. Not your fingers though. There we go. So putting a little bit underneath my chin and along my jawline just to define that area there. A little bit just up here and on the top. If you've got a little bit of a higher forehead like I do, it's nice to pull that down a little bit by adding a little bit across here. And just giving a kind of diamond-shaped face by adding a little bit of contouring on this side as well. Now you can see that's pretty strong. We don't want to go out with Indian stripes on the side of our face, so I'm just using the beauty blender that I used before, and I'm just going to pat all that in. I don't put any extra product on it, just use whatever I've got left over that might be in it and the moisture of the sponge, and kind of pat that in to make it even. You can also use a stippling brush or put a little bit of powder on. That's always good. This is a little bit of NC42 MAC Studio Finish, and you can see that just blends it all together beautiful. Now here's something that I've learned recently. Make sure that your eyes are not oily at all, and that's actually quite a difficult thing to do because I don't like my eyes to feel dry. Ray Morris, one of the Australian makeup artists that's quite famous in the US, likes to put a little bit of translucent powder over your eyes. If you put a little bit of concealer and foundation, that also helps. You don't need any other moisturizer other than your foundation and your concealer, because they're usually quite creamy and they will give you enough moisture without making your base greasy. And that's a quick way to make all your makeup slide off your eyes. And your mascara smudge. So a little bit of translucent powder. This is a eyeshadow trio by MAC. It's called Soften the Mood, and I am just using that blue color you saw there on the side there. And basically what we're going to do is just patting that on both eyes. Now you can see I've only put that colour on the ball of the eye. I haven't gone beyond the crease. That's really important for this look. You don't want blue eyeshadow up your eyebrows. Just to blend that in, use a little bit of a colour like this. This is by Bobbi Brown and it's called Toast. It's a beautiful soft browny colour, and just to blend out those lines a little bit. And also you can see it's just slightly darker than my natural skin colour, and it'll just give a little bit of definition to the eyes, sink them a little bit. Now this is one of my favourite tricks. This is a NYX jumbo pencil, but you don't have to use anything like that. Any kind of white eyeliner will do, and just chuck it under your eyebrows in a kind of long line, and then just use your fingers to sort of push it in. I've got the white on, just use the fluffy brush that you used for the warm brownie colour, and just sort of blend it in. Don't put any more colour on it, you don't need it. Just use it to blend that white up and get all the colours moving together. I'm just using this short shader brush that I use to pat on the blue, and just grabbing a little bit more of the blue and just pulling it a little bit under the eye there, just to kind of smoke it out a little bit. And we're just giving it a nice arc, thicker at one end, pulling up to round the eye out a little bit. Just using the under of your eye as a guide, just sweep it up a little tiny bit. We don't want a big cat eye, just a little bit of a raise, just to give our eyes a beautiful round shape. And then pulling it underneath the eye just a little bit in the corner area there, just going under and only a little way. Now I'm going to use some of this. This is Tarte Rest Assured. She has used white, and although, you know, I think that Bobbi Brown is, you know, the ma'am, she likes to use white and I do not. For the corner of the eyes, it does tend to make me look a little alien. I don't know, maybe you're fairy, you can pull it off. I certainly can't. So just using a little bit of this salmony colour here, see that nice highlight colour, and just putting it on the insides of the eyes. Don't worry if it looks a little bit shiny. It usually looks quite shiny on camera, but it's not really. But that just opens your eyes. Also, she hasn't got the blue right up to the corner of the inside of the eye. She's got more of this colour, so use whatever you can find. So curl your lashes, add your favourite mascara. A lot of the makeup artists, they only use black mascara. I don't believe that. I believe that there are some beautiful browns out there, and my personal favourite is Bad Girl Lash in Brown by Benefit. So this is the Benefit Bad Girl Lash in brown, and it's just so beautiful. It's really, really, really soft without being, you know, non-existent, and it's a beautiful mascara. You can really star out your lashes there, pull it up in the middle there, use the end of the wand, it doesn't clump. Now just to finish off, a little bit of Gleeful, pull out from the sides where we did that contouring and up. She's not done an apples of the cheek kind of blush on this. This is a really pretty orangey pink colour. I believe that Maybelline do a really good job of that, and Bourjois do a nice one as well. A Bobbi Brown lip colour, you have to use a Bobbi Brown colour because it's her makeup, in beige. Scary name, isn't it? Sounds like you're going to paint a wall. And if you're a real purist, you always want to put a little bit of a lighter colour in the middle, just to make your lips nice and pouty and full. A bit of Myth by MAC. Beautiful day, and don't forget to press the little button up there and subscribe.